going to be watching a video by the name of Hijabi Shocks the Internet. Okay.
When your husband comes out of the shower, get on your knees and suck some positivity into that man.
I want to speak to her husband because there's a big question mark on you. So a couple of days ago, I done a video pertaining to the sister about her saying that she doesn't mind her friends marrying her husband. I found that a bit weird and odd. It's not in a woman's nature to be totally okay with her husband marrying someone, let alone marrying her friend. Now,
yeah, no way. There isn't going to be a friendship after that. And there is no way a woman would be okay with her husband marrying a friend. Friendship will be dead. There is no way.
It's by nature and they shouldn't do it. No, that's a different story. I'm not saying that. So, I found that bizarre. I done a video. It was mediocre. And I said we assume the best. And I gave her a bit of nasiyah. However, these two new videos that came out, or old ones, whatever they may be, I found the need to do another video because to clarify so people don't think that I'm okay, just gave her a bit of nasiyah. No, I'm outright going to be warning against this couple. But I'm not going to be talking to her. I'm going to be talking to her boss, which she refers to her husband.
Oh, wow.
Which I don't really mind if you want to see your husband as a boss. Alhamdulillah, not a really big deal. But I'm going to talk to him because it seems like the problem is with him, not necessarily with her, even though she might be to blame as well. Here's the two clips.
Let's talk about sex.
Oh,
First
wow.
time I had sex was pretty difficult.
Oh, wow.
My husband was very, mashallah,
Oh, wow.
endowed. The whole point of sharing this is so that people know most of the time.
That's one.
Wow.
As I watched the video.
Let me stop it there. How could you come online with a hijab on, proclaiming to be a Muslim, and you're talking about your sex life? That's completely out of order. We're Muslims. Our life with our husband or with your wife, it's supposed to be between you two. Like, why would you talk like that on the internet of all places where millions of people can watch you? And I can't believe her husband would be okay with that. Like, what? Men watching you, perverts watching you, thinking about you with your husband. Oh my God, you need to have hishot. Where's the hishot? He has no haya, wallahi. I would never catch a person who has modesty talking like that. That's immodest. That is completely immodest and embarrassing and disgusting. Ugh.
To take out context just with that beginning bit, which I'm going to come to, but the rest of the video, it's kind of balanced. She's talking about real situations, but to start that video like that, it's very, very distasteful. And to me, it's very weird. And I'll tell you why. Now, this next video is the one that, watch it for yourself.
When your husband comes out of the shower, get on your knees and suck some positivity into that man. Then go sit him down, turn on the TV and give him something to eat. Hop in the shower and come back and give him some dessert. Too many women complain to me and they're like, he never lasts long enough.
Oh my God.
You will. Try it. And if you really want to learn more, go get my book.
I want to speak to her husband because there's
talks like that about their personal life, especially as a hijabi and as a Muslimah. Why would you do that in front of the world? You've disgraced yourself. It's disgraceful, It's not very becoming of a hijabi or as a Muslimah to talk about her private life or of what she does with her husband on the internet. It's unbecoming. It's immodest.
big question mark on you.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
show your face on the camera. She was
because he's a coward.
Saying things, I don't know if it's coming from her.
It's coming from him.
From you. But to me, there's a big question on your ghira, your protective jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a big question mark on her haya. Now, what do I mean by this? It's very clear that she's dressed up modestly. But hijab is not just putting a cover.
She has no haya in here.
Body.
No hishot.
It is what comes out of your mouth.
Mouth, exactly.
That there seems like it's greatly lacking. Now, your husband maybe doesn't have the audacity or want to show his face. For God knows whatever reason. I find it very bizarre. Why don't you show your face?
Because he's a coward. Because he knows people are going to get on his ass. He's recording his wife, a Muslim girl, a female. She's not a girl, she's a grown-ass woman. A Muslim female that he's married to talk like that on the internet. that's not becoming of a wife, and definitely that's not becoming of a Muslimah. As he said, there's a big question mark on his manhood and his masculinity. Why would you want your woman to talk about your private affairs and what you do in the bedroom? Like, what?
Show your face, but you're okay by putting your wife, or whatever, for whatever reason, coming out here and discussing things that are not real. From the polygamy issue of marrying her friend, look, you might be an exception to the rule. May Allah increase you in more co-wives. No problem. I've got nothing with that. I've always said I am pro-polygamous, and I believe every man is polygamous by nature.
I do
and
too.
I vocally say that. So I'm not here to please the sisters. I'm being very honest and brutal. It is a solution. But for you to come out there and say, oh, my husband is very, blessed. I'll be honest. If I was your father, I would be very, very
embarrassed.
disturbed. Best believe I'll be coming to have more than a word with you. Where is your haya? Where is your shame? In public talking about your husband and what he does or how blessed he is or whatever. Keep your blessings to yourself.
Exactly.
Enjoy your blessings in your privacy. You don't need to scream it out to everybody. Number one, evil eye, hasad, that's one issue. But the lack of modesty and for your
Yeah, by you saying that, imagine like he get the evil eye and becomes like ill in ways, I don't want to say it. Or he can't give you children. Imagine that. And you're talking about your blessings and stuff like that. It's not even a blessing, it's ayab. Qari ayab tahnuf. Disgusting.
husband to allow you to do that when we know the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't look at somebody who, or something along those lines, it's severe, the one who goes and shares his intimate things with his partner. This is wrong. We cannot go to people and be like, oh, you know what, did my wife yesterday put up a mad thing, yeah. And if you're talking about, man, have some ghira over your woman folk, your wife. What you're talking about is permissible, but for you to go and talk in that manner, this is not an action of a real man. Sister,
it's not.
I'm just going to refer to you for a bit, then I'm going to speak to your husband. Now you're coming and saying that you get on your knees and suck some love into him or out of him. I don't know what you said, yeah? Sister, where is your shame? Wallahi, where is your shame? Wallahi, if I was your father, I would disown you, man. Now you haven't come to what is halal, this, that. It's disgusting. It is disgusting.
It's
not
degrading.
Only that, may Allah preserve your marriage. May Allah protect you from evil eye or whatever it may be. And
you're not a dog. You're a human. Why would you tell people your private affairs? It's vulgarity. Ugh.
you guys be together until death and then Jannah. But my dear sister, what if one day you divorce or this man decides to divorce you? Do you think any man would be watching that and be like, let me marry this woman? No, after the stuff you said, believe me, yeah, men have a different kind of gira.
They do.
No man's going to be like, oh, yes, who's your wife? Oh, my wife is that sister, who came and said that she used to do this to her ex-husband. Men sometimes can be insecure to their ex-partners. Ex-partners past, haram past, or halal. This is in a man's nature. Some men just feel insecure about that. For you to do that, in your future, just in case if things went pear-shaped. May Allah preserve you guys and protect your family unit. We don't want that to happen. To your husband, my dear brother, how are you putting your wife in front of a camera? Okay, she dressed up modestly. Doesn't seem like she has makeup or whatever from what I've seen.
She has makeup.
This. You are now, for some odd reason, every time you make a video, you're talking about this book and this website. This book and this website. I'll be honest. We should assume the best. But Umar ibn Khattab said, that we used to judge people based on wahi. When wahi stopped, we judge people based on what we see. We judge from the apparent. So personally, I would say there is something off and there's something a bit weird. I don't know what will come out in the future, but it seems like you are very obsessed with this book you want to sell and this website you want people to go and sign up to. And very bizarrely, you're charging 200, I thought it was £27, $27 an hour. 271, for some reason, I don't know, it's 271 pounds, $1 per hour for marriage counseling. Me, I would say, guys, be very, very wary. That's the reason why I'm blocking out the website name and muting her when she mentions a book. To me, something's very questionable because she is giving a false idea to men as if this is how it is. Many things you can do. However, to give this false perception that certain things are okay is not, because you're giving a false reality to men as if that's how it is and they're putting their wives in question. That's not the case. So brothers, stop watching individuals like this, public figures like her who are irresponsible in their message and are too busy. Buy my book, go to my website. Buy my book, go to my website. It's literally
selling something.
She doesn't even deny it. She says, yes, that's what I do. If somebody lacks haya And I'm so sorry if her husband in this specific aspect records his wife or allows his wife to say such things. There's a ghira issue. Yes, there's a ghira issue here. All they're doing is promoting book and website. I'll be saying be very wary and stay away. If they were responsible, they would come and discuss the issue of polygamy in a mature way, in a civilized way, so people can understand and benefit from it. But to me, with the lack of haya and the money side of it, there's a big fat question mark. So I would say be careful. And my dear sister, I ask you to remove these videos. If you want it for the sake of Allah, you don't need to do anything for me. Remove it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Have some haya.
Remove it for your marriage.
Have some haya. And to your husband, I don't know what your guys' agenda is, whatever it is. Right now there's a question mark. Please, it's very hard to speak to another sister or brother in this way. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to be real, because there's people's money and people you're going to be taking for a ride at stake here. Please have some ghira over your wife and tell her to stop doing such things and speaking in such ways. You allowing this shows me, I'll be honest with you, you can have 3-4 wives. Yeah? If you're allowing this, let me tell you something. If I was in that situation and my wife, for example, was over the moon if I got 2, 3, 4 wives, and she spoke like that, I'll say, you know what? I'd rather be with one wife than having my wife speaking in that manner about intimate things with no haya. That's all I had to say. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me if I said anything to hurt anybody.
No, you didn't.
But I found the need to do this video because
You didn't do anything wrong.
Which I was very balanced, and I said, let's assume the best in the sister. You know,
I'll leave it at that. He didn't say anything wrong. He's right on everything he said. It's like nowadays people don't have any hishab. No one has hishab anymore. No one has shame. People just say whatever they want. Like they put a hijab on their head and then act in ways that disgrace the hijab that they're wearing, and it doesn't. What's in here and what's in and their modesty, the covering. It's not compatible, you know. Anyways, let me know what you think of the video. Do you agree with Ali? Do you see anything wrong with what the woman, the hijabi, said? Do you think it's ab to talk like that, especially if you're a married woman and especially if you're a hijabi and a Muslim? If you want me to react to a video, leave it in the comments.